everybody. How's it going? Just trying to update you. I'm really starting to finally feel the effects of not having to wake up to an alarm and go into an office and really commuting and the whole thing of it. Today's really the first morning I felt the most different. So I feel really, really good, and it's a process though, and I'm telling you, last weekend I want to apologize. I did not get my Friday blog on the 5 Awesome Optimists up like I had planned, and I did not go to my blog TV show, and people were there waiting for me. I'm so sorry. With the 3-day weekend and with some really intense stuff that was going on, I completely forgot. And usually I get an email about it or something too on top of it. Not to mention the fact that I'm constantly promoting it. I mean, you would think I would know. I literally, that's how crazy this weekend was. But, I did just want to tell you guys, because, I like to be honest about the journey and have a real depiction of what going for your dreams, or going for my dreams, is really what it entails, which is what I'm trying to include in the documentary as well. But, a lot of fear and undealt with crap came up in this past week. The 21st of August was my last day at Paramount, and there's so many layers that you're uncovering, that I'm uncovering. I have to keep talking about myself. There's so many layers that I'm uncovering of myself that have been repressed for these years, just trying to get through the job. Because for me, maybe because I'm artistic, or because I'm really in touch with my feelings, or I'm really intense, or whatever the thing is, I cannot experience my feelings and who I am and all that kind of stuff and go to work every day. So I have to push a lot of feelings down. So since I've left, a lot of stuff is coming up. And some of it's like euphoria. Like, yay, I'm free, and I'm thinking about my dreams, and I'm thinking about things I want to do artistically. I don't have that thing always kind of pressing on me, which is a demanding schedule. I don't have that anymore. But the other thing is a lot of fear is coming up, and a lot of things I didn't really expect, but it's stuff that probably I've been pushing down for years. And I'm having a lot of weird dreams again, very vivid dreams at night when I sleep. Last night I had a really cool one. I was sort of like a director of a Michael Jackson tribute video, and I was like totally... It was right after I was at work, though. I went to Paramount, and there was a new person there that was like a consultant, and they had made like bound books of everyone's positions of like what they do and how to streamline it. Because that's like what I like to do. And I was totally like, I was so jealous. But then I was like, I was watching them in a meeting, and I was like, I'm okay with it. Like, I kind of felt like I could let it go, but it was weird that I jumped about that. And then I went straight from there to this meeting about this Michael Jackson tribute video thing that I was the director of, and I was giving everybody like my creative vision for the situation, and then I kind of got, other people were talking over me, and when that happens, I like kind of shut down a little bit, and because I'm like, I don't like to fight people for stuff unless I really believe in it, and usually if I'm fighting for somebody else, then I'll fight for it. I don't usually fight for myself, and I don't like that. It's hard for me too. I feel very, very uncomfortable when I fight for myself. I like get all like extra angry and nervous, and like it's just weird. But anyways, I need to work on that, and I need to work on asserting my creative voice and not letting people take over. And especially in the entertainment industry, it's a very competitive industry, and so I have to be strong. And so one of the girls I was working with was I'm so sorry that I don't know her name. I think it's Lori, one of the judges on P. Diddy's Star Maker. She was one of the ones working with me. But anyway, so the choreographer girl, she was there. So there was all these strong personalities in the room, and I was talking about my vision, and all these people started talking over me, and I didn't stop, and I didn't downplay anything I was saying. I just kept going, and I commanded the room to listen to me. And they did, and everyone got quiet, and they listened to me, and I thought to myself, whether they like my idea or not, I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to, be like polite and be like, oh, I'm sorry, did you want to say something? It's like, I don't care if you wanted to say something. I'm not done talking. Hello? So I think being a woman also, it's like really hard because we're very yielding to people. It's like a cultural thing. It's like out of politeness and stuff. And we see talking over people or cutting people off as like a very aggressive thing. And it can be. But I also think that if you're just really strong and you're talking strongly and you're not letting others kind of derail you, I don't think that's an aggressive thing. I think it's an assertive thing. But anyway, so my dreams have been very vivid, and I thought that was a good sign that I had that dream last night, because it showed me that I was letting go of my job at Paramount, and I was embracing the new life of being a creative voice in the world, and kind of like looking at how I've changed in how I used to be, where I used to back down, and now I'm being more assertive. So it was good. It was a good dream. But I did go through some very, 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 very heavy stuff this weekend. And I did not end up going up to Napa. I mean, I was ready to go. I mean, I had the car ready. I have my new camera, which I have to show you really fast. I'll show you the box. Yay! Actually, I'll show you the camera so you don't think I went through the trash and took a box out. Isn't that funny? So here's the camera. I'm so excited, you guys. So anyways, so I got a new camera, the Vixia HV40. Thank you, everybody on Twitter who gave me feedback on which smaller HD camera I should get, because I shoot with my good friend Ed Sweet in Phoenix. He lent me a Canon XL1 years ago when I started shooting my documentary, and that's what I shoot it on. So anyways, this is the Canon Vixia 40 HDV. This is really cool. Look at this battery charger that Canon came out with. You put the battery in there to charge it. Well, instead of having the cords and all that kind of stuff, especially when I travel to shoot, and I just plug it in to the wall. So I take the battery. This is the small one that came with it, but I also got the higher capacity one. So you put the battery in, and then you just plug it into the wall. Isn't that amazing? I totally love this. It's great for traveling. So yeah, it's been a real experience, the whole leaving my office job. It's been, and it will continue to be, I'm sure. I'm just trying to find my natural center with it all, and that's why I don't, people ask me, why don't you like advice? The reason why I don't like advice is because it's like feedback is coming from personal experience. Advice is usually somebody's telling you something that they think you should do. And I don't think anybody should be in that position unless they know you very, very well. Unless maybe they're in a relationship with you, or they know you very well, and they could say, can I just give you some advice, or can I give you some feedback? Like, actually, you know what? Forget it. I don't even like advice. I think advice all the way across the board is wrong. I think it should always come in the form of feedback, because you should own what it is that you're saying. Like with advice, it's like you're saying, I think you should do this. And then feedback is, the way I see you is that you spend a lot of time on the internet when really I think you would benefit more. See, it's hard. You have to watch your words. I think you would benefit more if you got out more and interacted with people. But I don't know, because it seems like you get a lot from the internet too. But that's just my impression of the whole thing, is I feel like maybe it's out of balance. See, that is like someone taking ownership of their perspective of that person's situation. Whereas advice is like, I think you should get out more. Which is, sometimes it's fine. You need something to cut in. But if it's coming from a random person, I can't stand that. I don't like it. I don't like it. But anyways, so why did I start talking about advice? Oh, yeah, because this situation that I'm going through right now, it's a personal journey. And it's like the only person that's going to understand this journey and understand all the things that are connected to it is me. Because I'm the one experiencing this. So it's weird. It's like it's up, it's down, it's sideways. And all I can really say is, if you're going through this, or if you are planning on going through this at some point, which I hope you are, I hope everybody is able to, at one point in their lives, leave the rat race. If you're in the rat race, leave the rat race and go on a journey and really find out who you are. And go for the things that you really want to go for in your life, because it's like, what the hell? What are you doing? Like, you can't live your whole life in that other world. I know it's unsafe. I know it's scary. And I know that there's no whatever. But you know what? You can be let go at your job too. I mean, that's a false sense of security. There's no security in this world in that way. The only secure thing that you have is your connection to yourself. Love, your friendships, things like that. But you don't, jobs and stuff like that. It's not all it's cracked up to be. It's just, you should go on that journey. You should go on that adventure. I'm going to update blogs here more now that I have an open schedule. So keep your eye out for that. I will be updating this more regularly. Hopefully, I'm not even going to put a number on it, but I'm just going to say more regularly. Leave it open to interpretation. And then I will be going live more often. Matter of fact, I may even go live today. I just don't know. If you are not part of my blog TV show, I guess you can call it, please, I invite you to go there and subscribe. It's blogtv.com/people, I hate when they do that, /Lisa Murray. And I'll include the link over there or in down here or everywhere. You know how it is. And also, if you're not following me on Twitter, what the hell? Oh my God. I invite you to follow me on Twitter. And my Twitter is, everything with me usually is .com/Lisa Murray, all one word. So twitter.com/Lisa Murray. Facebook.com/Lisa Murray. MySpace, there's already a Lisa Murray, so I'm Lisa M. Murray. But I'm not really ever on MySpace, so don't worry about that one. Anyways, you guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.